Hello, and thank you for joining us today in our study of the book of Psalms. Today we come to Psalm 136, and this particular psalm is unique in several different ways. It's a little bit of a lengthier psalm than many that we've had recently, but still not overly long. Yet it's the way the song is laid out that is so distinctive. And so we're going to go through today and read the song, but it's not overly complex in its subject matter. And so a lot of our application time is going to be spent on the ways that we apply the psalm in our understanding and how we break it down so that we can utilize it the most effectively. So let's look at Psalm 136. Beginning in verse 1, we read, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Oh, give thanks to the God of gods, for his mercy endures forever. Oh, give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his mercy endures forever. To him who alone does great wonders, for his mercy endures forever. To him who by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endures forever. To him who laid out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endures forever. To him who made great lights, for his mercy endures forever. The sun to rule by day, for his mercy endures forever. The moon and stars to rule by night, for his mercy endures forever. To him who struck Egypt in their firstborn, for his mercy endures forever, and brought out Israel from among them, for his mercy endures forever. With a strong hand and with an outstretched arm, for his mercy endures forever. To him who divided the Red Sea in two, for his mercy endures forever, and made Israel pass through the midst of it, for his mercy endures forever, but overthrew Pharaoh and his army in the Red Sea, for his mercy endures forever. To him who led his people through the wilderness, for his mercy endures forever. To him who struck down great kings, for his mercy endures forever, and slew famous kings, for his mercy endures forever. Sihon, king of the Amorites, for his mercy endures forever, and Og, king of Bashan, for his mercy endures forever, and gave their land as a heritage, for his mercy endures forever, a heritage to Israel his servant, for his mercy endures forever, who remembered us in our lowly state, for his mercy endures forever, and rescued us from our enemies, for his mercy endures forever, who gives food to all flesh, for his mercy endures forever. O give thanks to the God of heaven, for his mercy endures forever." As I said, this one is set up and is rather unique and rather repetitive in the way that we would commonly look at it. However, when you understand a couple of things, it begins to make a little bit more sense as to why it's being written the way that it is. I want you to notice, first of all, that this particular song is unique among the Psalms in that it is a call and repeat mechanism. And what I mean by that is it would be such that when this song was being utilized by Israel, you would have the leader of the song who would be the one who would say the first part of the line. And then the rest of those who are gathered, the audience, would respond with, his mercy endures forever. And so it would be this phraseological chant back and forth, not this constant note of one person doing all of the work. It is a call out with a repeat. And the repeat is, his mercy endures forever. And so when you start breaking that down, you can really take it out, and you may have even done that in your mind a little bit as we went through and read it. But I want you to go back through the song again and look at it and just take the "for his mercy endures forever" part out, and you get the message of the song very easily. It's a history lesson and it's a thankfulness. It is a song of praise to God in thankfulness for his mercy in delivering Israel back in the books of Exodus and Numbers. and the things that God did for the children of Israel. So I want us to walk back through the psalm. I know that we don't normally do this, but I want us to walk back through the psalm very quickly and go through and just look at the statement sides of the verses and lay aside the "for his mercy endures forever" at the end of each phrase. And I want you to see what the message is. When you go back into the psalm, he says, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Oh, give thanks to the God of gods," or the God above all. "Oh, give thanks to the Lord of lords," again, Lord of all. "To him who alone does great wonders, to him who by wisdom made the heavens, to him who laid out the earth above the waters, to him who made great lights, the sun to rule by day, the moon and stars to rule by night, to him who struck Egypt in their firstborn and brought out Israel from among them, with a strong hand and with an outstretched arm, to him who divided the Red Sea in two and made Israel pass through the midst of it, but overthrew Pharaoh and his army in the Red Sea, to him who led his people through the wilderness, to him who struck down great kings and slew famous kings, Sihon, king of the Amorites, and Og, king of Bashan, and gave their land as a heritage to Israel his servant, who remembered us in our lowly state and rescued us from our enemies, who gives food to all flesh. Oh, give thanks to the God of heaven." Ah, now it sounds very different, doesn't it? And it makes a great deal of sense. So you have to understand the form of this particular psalm and the fact that it's not being written over and over again for his mercy endures forever just for the sake of doing it, but rather it was a mechanism that they would use in praise and in song at various times. And that's what you have here. So, what you see in Psalm 136 is praise and adoration to God for what he has done, both in his wonders in making the universe, in the way that he has watched over Israel and protected them and had given them victory over the kings of the nations around them, but also how he continues to be there for them. That's the lesson of Psalm 136. Next time we'll come back and we'll look at Psalm 137, but we're actually going to take a break for about a week or so, week and a half, because I have some things on my schedule that will not allow me to continue this series until then. And so I hope that you'll stick with us. When we come back next time, we will be looking at Psalm 137. Thank you so much for looking at the video today and for watching our content. And I hope that you'll continue to go through the things that we are able to post as it comes to our study of the Psalms. But until next time, I hope you have a great day.